We are now starting on your last Sheets assignment. So I set up a mock-up of what the one you're going to do looks like. And so once again, just being redundant, pull one of the tabs down, move it to the left, the one you want, move it to the right. They're split. Remember, when you do yours, it will be blank. You will then fill out this right here, which would be what you're going to fill in the information, like you see on the sheet here, copying all the information, and then you'll then be doing the formulas and the formatting. So let's talk really quick about the formulas real quick. I don't think I need to go over create the given spreadsheet and also resize the columns, but we're going to start with calculating the monthly commission, and it says simply by multiplying the number of cars sold by the commission per item sold. Just a reminder, I did include how to multiply. So in case you forgot, we do have it right here. So if you're looking to go back to your notes or anything you need, they are part of the assignment. So going back up, I don't want to go too far up. So reading it once again, monthly commission is multiplying the number of cars sold by the commission per item. So in this case, we're not doing cars, we're doing shovels. So we're doing the number of shovels sold by the commission per item sold. So how to do that? I told you there was two ways last time. One way would just go equal, and the word command would be product, shift 9, and then the cell, remember, we're the number of shovels sold, which would be B5, shift semicolon, which gives you a colon, and the commission, which is C5, and we hit enter, and $70. Remember, an alternative way is you also can do just the cells by themselves. You can say, in this case, we're now B6, and then the little star, which should be shift 8, and C6. Either way works, both are correct. And you notice that the formatting is this way. This is done to kind of give you an example of what it should look like when you finished. So make sure you read the formatting instructions. All right, going back to, let me throw this over here. Going back to here now. Now we're going to look at the calculate the monthly bonus. An if statement. So the last one we did an if statement. This one will be very similar, this first one, and I once again gave you a hint. But it says this, if the number, it's the total number of cars sold, or in our case, if the total number of shovels sold is over 10, so over usually means greater than, then is a comma, the bonus is 1,500. Otherwise, the bonus is $100. So if you kind of going, I don't kind of remember, I need a little help. Remember, we do have examples right here. I gave you the example of the condition, then comma, with if it's true, then otherwise, if it's not true. And then I gave you an example of if we're using numbers, and what do we not put in if we're using numbers? We don't put in no commas. Commas are bad because commas are what breaks up this if statement to be true and false. So let's go right here and let's start doing it. So it says, oh, give me a hint. Look, if the number of cars sold is greater than 10, then comma, it's 1,500. Otherwise, it's 100. So let's go back to our shovels. So we always start if statements equal if, shift 9. If the number of shovels, what cell would that be? Number of shovels is in column B5. So B5 is over or greater than 10. Then what does then represent? Comma. Then they receive how big of a bonus? 1,500. 1,500. Otherwise is a comma, they get a $100 bonus. After doing that, this person got a $1,500 bonus. And as I stated on the last example for sheets number 3, is this B5 is not a number, it's based upon what is in the cell. So this is obviously greater than 10, but what if we said, oh, you know what, we made a boo-boo. This person, you actually made 9. Well, they're only getting $100. Remember, whatever goes in it, that's why this is important. That's why your teacher will be checking this. Yes, this is important. Not, oh, I can figure it out myself and just put 1500 or 100. No, we want to see the entire if statement. Okay, moving on. Now we have total monthly pay. Now, total monthly pay is pretty simple. Here's what you said. How you calculate it? You're going to add total monthly, you're adding monthly commission and monthly bonus. So my monthly commission and monthly bonus. So you can say equal, and then sum, shift 9, and monthly commission is what? D5, D5, and hold shift, semicolon, colon, and then we can go E5, which is the bonus. Hit enter, and there is your total monthly pay. What my commission is plus my bonus. Wow, I'm doing really good. I mean, $9 commission, $100 in bonus, 109 bucks. Woo! Now we're going to leave this person a message. Now we're going back to the if statement. And on the if statement, we're going to use statement and phrases. So before I read it to you, let's kind of rehash what we do with statement and phrases. Remember, we talked about statement and phrases look like this. We're going to put quotes around the statement and phrases. We're still separating everything else by commas, the then and otherwise, and we still have the condition, but we have to put quotes around them. So going back to this, I'm going to read it, and then we're going to do it together. So it says this. Calculate message. So we're going to calculate the message. If the total number of cars sold is over 10, so once again, total number of cars sold is over 10. So we're doing shovels, but same concept. Type awesome. Otherwise, another comma, type needs improvement. So let's go back to the quick here. So we're saying equal if, every if statement, if 9. If the number of shovels sold, so the number of shovels sold is greater than 10, then, comma, awesome. Now remember, this is a word or phrase, so we're open quote, awesome. Those of you guys who are WWE fans, The Miz says, awesome. It's silly stuff, I'm sorry. And then if it's not true, otherwise, open quote again, needs improvement. And I'm going to do something here, make it a little bit wider for you guys to see. And we'll kind of hopefully give you a little bit. Oops, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. So go back here. Here's what we're saying. Go back. If the number of shovels or number of cars sold is greater than 10, then awesome. Otherwise, needs improvement. Is 9 greater than 10? Nope. So it's false. If it's false, then the statement will be needs improvement. If it was true, it would say awesome, and you hit enter. And remember, that's all based upon if we sold 45 cars. Notice that both answers change because they're both looking at what you put in here. This is important. Now, I want you to think bigger picture. Once again, your teacher is going to be checking this, but we're teaching you this because in the real world, not in the fake world, but in the real world, they use these formulas and they need them to work on a grander scale. So you're learning skills that you can use outside of high school, not just, in high school and passing the class. So understand that's why we're going to be really pushing you guys to do that. Okay, so with all that being said, those are the formulas. Remember, there's a hint right here. I gave you a nice big hint. All sorts of help like that. You're going to be doing this. Remember, you're only filling in the shaded areas. Read the formatting instructions. You'll also notice up here, I took the time up here to format these for you so that as you're looking at it, make this smaller so we can see it all on one sheet. Formatted it, gave you an idea of what it will look like. When the formatting goes all the way down to the bottom, all the way down to the bottom, all these down here, all the way down here, all these cells will be formatted the same way this is. So if it's formatted this way up here, it's going to be formatted the same way down there. Make sure you read the instructions. Go slowly. If you have any questions, feel free to email your teacher. This is your last sheets assignment. Make it a good one. Okay, and that'll be it.